right, folks. Just want to say salute. It's a beautiful July 3rd. Tomorrow is the 4th, Monday of 2022. I just want to wish everyone a happy Independence Day, happy 4th, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know it's July 3rd. Tomorrow is the 4th, Monday of 2022. I just want to wish everyone a happy Independence Day, happy 4th, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I know it's not the same as it used to be, but listen. Right now, I'm shooting this video. I'm in Schaumburg, Illinois. It's a suburb of Chicago. It's a very nice area, for the record. There's nothing but nice 5-star restaurants and whatnot. I like it here. But even in a state that's as strict as this state is, it's weird. It doesn't make sense in a lot of ways. Illinois is different, but the people still have a lot of freedom. And first of all, there's recreational marijuana here, which is hard to get used to. Like literally, there's like 15 dispensaries within a mile of where I'm at, and every now and then you'll get a whiff of it. You can't ever like see them doing it, but I don't smoke. I can't smoke, but it's different. The liquor thing, like they sell liquor in grocery stores here. It's weird, like Whole Foods. I just went to Whole Foods, and that's where I bought my shout out. I'm drinking Samuel Adams Summer Ale, because I don't know any of the other shit. They had a pretty decent section of micro like brewery shit, but I don't recognize them, and I'm not buying some garbage that I'm not sure of. You know what I mean? Now, with that said, like right over there, it's like they sell liquor there too, and it's funny because the other side of Whole Foods has a bar, like they call it a tap room. It's just different. But the people, like last night, as I was going up there, we're shooting fireworks. Just people are out and about, sitting on patios. Just people like to chop it up. Even for, like people being like reaching out to me in general. Like as a Southern guy, it's obvious I have an accent. You know what I'm saying? But yesterday I took a lift downtown to downtown Chicago on the riverfront. I gotta say, hands down, this is one of the most beautiful fucking cities I've ever been to. I'm serious. Right up there with Miami. If not, I don't know. I almost like it better. And this is nothing against Miami. Miami is just completely. It's like they're so fucking rich in Miami. It's just a whole different world. You know what I mean? It's so far. The super elite are so elite. You know what I mean? Like, I saw fucking yachts with helicopters on them in Miami. Like, I mean, there's yachts here, but it ain't, yeah. People will actually give you a ride on their yacht. They don't mind showing you. Like, I mean, it's just, people are a little bit more down to earth here. The culture here is incredible. Like, everywhere I go, I smell fucking food. I'm talking fantastic food. The food in this city is just, wow. A lot of Italian influence, obviously. It's almost like an Italian slash American. Like it's weird. It's hard to describe the types of foods that you can get here. There's a lot of Chinese, like Thai mix, and like even there's a place right up the street. It's like it's a Mexican. It's not Mexican. It's like a Latin Asian mix. It's just hard to explain it. Like the shit that you can get here, it's just incredible. There's a Hell's Kitchen right around the corner, which you already know what time it is. This shit tastes like crap. I want to eat there, but I can't afford it. Now, with that said, it's been a wonderful experience. And if you ever get a chance to come see this city, I'm telling you, it is beautiful. It is so fucking clean. Downtown was so immaculate. Like, I didn't even want to throw my cigarette down. I didn't even see cigarette butts. You can literally sit anywhere. Like it is for a big city. I couldn't believe how clean it was. It was absolutely beautiful. No bombs, nothing. Now it's expensive. Now where I'm staying, the gas station next door, it's $12.20 for a pack of cigarettes here. And I thought that was bad. So before I went down there, I was like, fuck that, I'm not paying that. So I went downtown and it was $22 for a pack of smokes. So I gladly came back and paid $12.20 for a pack of cigarettes. They gonna get your ass. Gas is like $6 a gallon. But with that said, I was getting to like, I've been taking a lift around, out and about over the past few days, and I meet some really good people. I got to be honest. Like, I love meeting like different people, and the people here just have a lot to say, and they're just extremely smart. And the first guy, like on the way downtown yesterday, was an Egyptian guy. He was probably close to 60 years old, I would argue. I don't know. But he literally brought it up. I'm sitting in the back car, and he literally, brought up, he asked me about my situation. You got a woman? I'm like, no, I don't need no woman. And then he started getting into what his situation. He had just been divorced. His wife divorced him of 26 years. And this is what I'm saying. He literally was holding back tears. He said, I still love this woman. I still help her when I can. And I've made it known that I know so many good men out here who do this stuff, and they don't do it out of anything but love. And this man is still he's from Egypt, so they're real strict about their vows there. But he brought her here. Him and his wife moved here 4 years ago, and that's all it took for America to destroy his marriage. Literally, she just divorced him, and he's like, I can't figure it out. I've been nothing but good to her. He was I know what it is, but I'm not going to go into the whole philosophy of what I talk about on this. You know what I'm saying? The point is there's so many men dealing with this shit, and it doesn't matter where you go. The thought culture is the same. And this is things I didn't bring up. And on the way back, another guy, that was the Egyptian guy was the way down. Coming back, it was a young black man, 30 years old, smart as a whip. I barely said a word because I just wanted to listen to what he had to say. This dude was fucking on it, man. This guy was he had the mind of a genius. You know what I'm saying? He was he knew his shit. And he was talking about the same thing, that he had given up. He knows what it is, but he was a good man. He's talking about like church and being religious and trying to do right, putting God first. It's just amazing. But I see this over and over. There's so many men that are going through these types of things, struggling. And, they're, it's sad to see. But at the same time, it just reminds me that I know how I felt destitute and alone at times. I was the only one going through it when I went through some stuff as well. And I know that I'm not alone. And when it comes to, I'm sure you guys know what I mean. Maybe you've been through this too. Maybe you're still dealing with it. I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of this stuff I've had to come to terms with in total agreement with those guys. I just don't expect to find that out there, And, if you want a wife, you got to pray for a wife. That's kind of what it is. It's not going to be a woman you find. She's going to have to find your ass, But don't expect that to happen, But just stay on your mission, man. Put God first and figure out how to, get your spirit right in a lot of ways. And even with that said, I'm up here right now, they ain't nobody with me. It's me, just me. But everywhere I went, man, people just reach out and talk, man. I'm telling you, there's always somebody that shows up. Last night I went out, I sat on the patio at this little, it's a Mexican place, drink, I had a couple daiquiris or whatever. And literally a couple guys next to me, they just started chopping it up. Where are you from? This and that. And, we wound up hanging out for a couple hours. And now, before that, I went downtown and I just walked around and took it all in by myself with no distractions. And it was incredible. It's what it is, guys. Don't tie your happiness. Don't tie your stimulation that you need in general. The things that you want to do, the things you want to experience, and the things you want to see. Don't tie it to another person. Because this is where your identity is. If you tie it to another person, that means that person's going to take your damn identity when they leave. And this is really true, especially when it came to my case, and especially talking about the Egyptian guy. His identity was tied with that woman. That's all he talked about, how much he loved her, and he'd never leave. He'd never let it go. He said, I married her for life. And you could see him you know what I'm saying? I felt my heart broke for this guy. And, it's just what it is, I see this everywhere I go. There's a lot of people out here that whisper out and about the whole massage thing. Everyone is outspoken about it. Apparently it's a big thing here in Chicago. The whole happy ending massages, apparently it's everywhere. That's all everyone talks about. And what's ironic is that these are not conversations I jump to. You know what I'm saying? It's not hey, my name's such and such. Hey, where can I get a little tuggy? No, I can't explain it. But every guy is to me, from what I can see, it's almost every guy is hurting and lonely. Every guy that you meet is hurting and lonely, and you can see it in them, and it's heartbreaking. Now, on another note, listen, I got to say that this city it's been incredible. I love it here. If it wasn't for the effing winter, as miserable as it is in the winter, I could see myself like living here. It's beautiful. The people are great. The culture, the diversity is just outstanding. I'm telling you, man, I love it. Find a way to get here. Make sure it's warm though. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave you with a couple pictures I snapped yesterday, on the way out. Check it out. Listen, happy 4th. Have a great holiday, y'all. Be safe, okay? Listen, don't shoot fireworks around your animals, because there's a couple TikToks that came out. One that had this fucking dude put a rocket in a bucket in his driveway, and the dog went right. As soon as he lit it and ran, the dog went over there and stuck his face in it. And then it went, almost hit a kid. It was hilarious. But y'all be safe out here, all right? Don't drink too damn much. Listen, I salute you. I love you guys, and I'll see you soon. Have a good one.